All right, last night the Lakers beat down the Rockets. It's a classic matchup of front runners, right? When the Lakers are front running, everybody get involved. Rondo, Caruso, Danny Green, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, you know. And when the Rockets not doing so good, nobody really plays well. Even though Westbrook had a solid game, even though the deep analytics say he was -10 on the floor. But let's talk about the game. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, excuse me. And like I said before, Lakers was gonna win. They dropped one game, and that was it. They dropped the first game in the last series, and this was inevitable that they was gonna play the Clippers, you know. And when they front run, everybody contribute. It's no pressure on the Lakers. They up 2-1. If you want to let the Lakers fold, get them behind and see how they struggle. When you got Danny Green, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Alex Caruso, all contributing, it's because they front running. These both front running teams. All you got to do is apply a little pressure on these teams and they gonna break. They both staring at each other in the mirror. The only difference is that LeBron has won championships. Not off his own merits because the league wanted him to win championships. If James Harden had the push that LeBron had, maybe he'd get him some championships, but he don't have that push. But last night LeBron, he was 7 for 17 and 0 for 5 from 3-point land. So where are people going to praise LeBron at last night? Oh, he MVP. Anthony Davis was the one with almost 30 and 15, 29 and 15. Everybody helped out last night, and that's cool. But you can't expect them to help out when the chip's on the floor. When it's real serious business, you can't expect them dudes to chip in. And I don't even know how to fuck Caruso out there. That got to be white privilege. Because he shouldn't be playing over J.R. Smith or Deion Waiters. That's why Frank Vogel garbage. And when they get to that time, you'll see how they fold up. But Anthony Davis did his thing last night. Everybody contributed. They had like 7 people in double digits. Rondo, Danny, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Maybe Kyle Kuzma was in there with double digits as well. And like I said before, people want to point out, Kawhi didn't have no points in the fourth quarter of the game, right? Point out LeBron James was 0 for 5 for 3-point land. You know what I'm saying? But classic front run. When you get up, you can hot dog and all that stuff. But they posed to beat them. Just as the Clippers was posed to beat the Nuggets. There is no competition in the West. Y'all expected the Rockets team that struggled with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder that shouldn't even been in the playoffs in a lot of people's opinion. And he choked that game away. The only difference is the Oklahoma City Thunder choked back. He choked that game away. And just looking at the Rockets is like they are who they are. Well, you see why Westbrook can't get out the first round. Motherfucker terrible. He all stats. You watch Westbrook play the game, he just don't play it efficiently, in my opinion. He ain't got to be efficient. He's just not a good basketball player. He's very overrated. He don't belong in the top 15 to 20 players in the league. He's a ball dominant. He's a smaller version of LeBron. That's what he is. He's a poor man's LeBron. The difference is LeBron is just so much more physically stronger. And just he's better at facilitating. He's better at scoring. He's better at shooting. He's a poor man LeBron. You should never want Westbrook being your point guard. You going nowhere fast. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how to position play? Look how Jason Kidd played. John Stockton played it. Steve Nash played it. Westbrook playing for stats. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook playing to get the glory. And then he fuck around and get a turnover, turn the ball over. He playing for glory. And that's the truth, So he ain't one of the best players in the league, cause he got an MVP, he statistically sought out an MVP. Everybody want to say, oh, Giannis is overrated. What about Westbrook MVP? Didn't he get eliminated in the first round? What about him? He didn't make it past where Giannis got. So why ain't nobody saying he overrated? Single-handedly losing Rockets the game. Still can't hit a jumper. Still ain't improved this game. This dude is a poor man's LeBron James. He can't play no basketball he don't understand how to play the game the right way. It's like taking a wild wolf and trying to domesticate him. You can't. You can't. Like I said, it's like taking a wild dog off the street and trying to break him. It's gonna take some time for a wild dog. Westbrook is garbage. If they knew anything, they would have never brought him there. He trash. He a poor man LeBron. He play for stats, and that's why he'll never be about shit. He don't know how to play the position the right way. He a two guard who don't have the ability to shoot. So how can he play off the ball if he don't have no off the ball ability? He can't catch and shoot. All he can do is slash. That's all he can do is slash just to get to the rim and rebound. He don't bring no ability to come off the curl and catch a shoot, to come off the screen and catch a shoot. You know, he can't spot up. You know what I'm saying? All he can do is slash without the ball. He's trash. You want to know why the Rockets ain't going to win nothing? He's trash. James Harden, greatest scorer in NBA history, big dumb Kendrick Perkins. Trash. How you the greatest scorer and when the chips on the floor, you don't ever perform? Been going on shit his whole career. How long you been in the league? 8, 9 years? His whole career has been about choking. Choke Harden. That's what you call him. His whole career is about choking. No difference. He's a choker. How you the greatest scorer and when it gets to the second round of playoffs, you can't even show it? The motherfucker was 2 for 11 last night. When they up and they front running, oh, he knocking all the threes down. All the threes. Choop, choop, choop. But when it's game 2 and you game 3, 4, whatever, you down 2-1, whatever it was last night. You down 2-1. Where you show up at? Nowhere to be found. The Rockets built on 2 choking ass dudes from OKC. You wanna know why Kevin Durant wanted to get away from him? Because you can't count on either one of them to play the game the right way. If you tell motherfucking James Harden it's the NBA Finals in February, that motherfucker gonna go out there and shoot 1 for 15. He garbage. So stop putting these bums on the pedestal. Because when it count, you can't be the greatest. When it count, you can't do it. Jordan did it when it count. Bird did it when it count. All the other great players did it when it count. Hakeem did it when it count. Duncan did it when it count. KG did it when it count. Kobe did it when it count. Did it when it count. And they were complete basketball. All them dudes I named was more complete than them. All Harden do is shoot threes and get to the free throw line. If the referees cut his bullshit out, James Harden would barely be an all-star. If James Harden played in the 80s, man, James Harden would be a regular motherfucker. He might be 06 man. He wouldn't be Vinnie Johnson. Because he couldn't get to the rim like that. Wasn't no little pussy fouls like that. Man, James Harden would have bow right to his fucking beard. Motherfucker would have been asleep. James Harden couldn't play today with all this in the 80s, all that. Man, please. Cream would have sent that bitch to the 80th deck. Hakeem Olajuwon, he couldn't do that. He couldn't do that. Real talk, couldn't. These beta male centers today, like Anthony Davis, like every time you see Anthony Davis, he like a stripper picking money off the floor. He always on the floor. I've never witnessed a center or power forward on the floor as much as him. He is so weak. Like LeBron ain't put him in the weight room. You know what I'm saying? Ain't give him no LeBron supplement. That motherfucker always on the floor. Always. What his mama used to make him sit on the floor and play the game and eat his motherfucking beans and franks. He always on the floor. He do his homework on the floor. Play 2K on the floor. He always on the floor. But y'all want to sit here and tell me, oh man, you see, the Rockets won game 1. CJ, you was hating, man. Where were we at now? They on their way to the crib. They on their way to Voyage to Atlantis. Always come back to you. Yeah, they coming back to the crib. Houston, H-Town. Your problem is coming back. Still tipping on 4-4s. They coming back all right, Houston. Your problem is coming back. If the owner knew what to do, he better send James Harden the hell out of there and get Westbrook the hell up out of there. Them bums out of there. They ain't gonna never win you nothing. They're going to put up a lot of meaningless stats in the regular season. They ain't the greatest show on turf because the greatest show on turf, the Rams, they got a championship. And they went to another one. James Harden going to be an old Gary Payton trying to get a championship with Miami and with the Lakers and stuff. Get out of here, man. Don't ever come back here talking about this bum. Even in the OKC Thunder series, this motherfucker 7 game froze up. You want to know why KD got away from them fools? And won't never go back because they bums. When the chips on the floor, they bums. See, when he went to the Golden State Warriors and the chips was on the floor, Steph is Steph. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect him, but he ain't shit when the chips on the floor neither. Not in a real championship. He ain't shit neither. I got big play Clay. And Draymond will show up and hit some big shots every now and again too. So you got two other dudes that's going to hit some shots. You playing with James Harden and Westbrook and Ibaka and some bums. Them dudes ain't hitting no shots, man. But hey, it is what it is. We know it's over. It's going to be a funeral tonight with the Denver and the Clippers. It's going to be a funeral, Saturday with the Lakers and the Clippers. I mean, the Lakers and whoever, the Rockets, the choke Rockets. So we already know what it's going to be in the beginning. The NBA Finals start with the Clippers and the Lakers. Show the best man to win. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out our NBA Talk playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel. Cash App is CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. But like I said before, stop talking that James Harden shit on this channel. My comments. He's garbage. He's a bum. Westbrook is garbage. He a bum. If they played in the 80s, they wouldn't be nothing. All right? When the chips is down, when the pressure is on them, they don't perform. We've been going on this for 10 years now almost. Stop having false hope. Stop believing that James Harden is going to come down from the heavens and deliver a championship. No, he can't win a championship with Mike D'Antoni. He can't win a championship as the best player. He needs somebody next to him like Klay Thompson and Steph, or he needs somebody next to him like LeBron. He need to be at least the second best player on the team. If he the first best player on the team, James Harden, man, you can't count on James Harden. And if James Harden was an EMT, man, you just die. Oh shit, we gotta get here. Somebody got shot. James Harden get out the MT. I'm dead. But I appreciate y'all, man. We gone.